Hello my friends, welcome to Instant Auto Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha. So today we have second part of a repair and tear down of Harman Kardon DC520. Not everything went smoothly as I thought, so we have actually a little bit more problem we have to tackle. So let's do it.
Haha guys, I think my happiness was premature. I think we have a situation here. In both decks, a utility belt, little tiny utility belt, which runs from the big capstan wheel to some utility gear. It's actually stretched to the point. So I think this little belt runs head up and down, and now this deck has had stuck. This deck I can't close because head is up and then I can do anything. So hilarious. I don't even know what to do at this moment, so I guess I have to disassemble this one and this one. First of all, I have to return heads in their original positions. That's number one, which I don't seem to be able to do manually. Plus, on this particular deck, this belt they start wrapping up around stuff, and on this particular deck, it's still kind of hanging. If I still can, still can have access to it. Here we are. Here is this belt. It's actually, look, it's stretchy and it started turning into goop. You see that? Yeah, there is something wrong with this guy. Absolutely wrong. Okay, so we have a situation we have to resolve somehow. Yeah, I thought I gonna be not disassembling this thing, but turned out to be, oops, I have to. So I have to shut it down, disassemble this, and take a look what the heck is going on. But it was starting play so good. So my Garavisokak favorite tape is stuck here.
Okay, so I have taken the playback mechanism out. The problem is I couldn't wrap my mind how to disconnect this thing. It's just very weird connector, which I spent quite some time fiddling and just decided not to break it. Okay, so let's try to get to the, oh my god, so many screws. The capstan. Well, at least it will be some educational video. So here are 3 and 2 to the side. That's handy to use transformer right here. Okay, is it only? Nothing here, nothing here. It seems like only those 2 here holding it. Okay, I don't care. What else? What else? Okay, right here. Come out. Oh, it's a long one. Okay, this little board has to be detached as well, because okay, let's see what kind of mess we are in here. Okay, this seems to be okay. This is main belt, and again, it looks not in the best shape. This one, start wrapping up around this shit. Oh yeah, it's definitely Gonski. Oh god, everything is so flimsy. I hope I didn't mess it up. Okay. Okay, I released the head. Okay, wow. I guess now I have to find a replacement. Jeez, I'll be back. Alright guys, I think I'm lucky because I have found 2 belts which actually more or less fit. So this is the original one, which is like super stretchy, and these ones I already tried. Oops. And it's also sticky. These 2 are the same size and they gonna fit here. And just to show you what size they are, and I'm gonna use my calipers here. okay, well, 60, probably 70 millimeters radius, so the whole so the folded length is 70 millimeters. So this is the belt in case you're looking for one. So 70 millimeters. I think these are working. So from now on, I think I will do time lapse because it's gonna be a lot of work to actually do one, and then I have to do a second or primary deck over there. So I'll try this one first, and if it's all good, I'll continue. But for now, I will do time lapse without any commentaries. It's gonna be so much faster. So let's quickly do it together. guys, we're gonna have some moment of true snow. As you notice, I just installed very nice 3D printed protection for a to make sure it's not gonna be no one gonna be shocked. So this is gonna be completely protecting main side. So this is secondary side, so it's supposed to be fine. And as you see, there is a whole bunch of voltages here, but this is supposed to be isolated from the mains. So mains are completely covered, so no one gonna be shocked and try to fiddle with this stuff while under power. So let's power this little guy up. Right here, have a little outlet, and see what's gonna happen. I'm just curious why this thing starts spinning when I just power it up. That's weird. Okay, so let me shove it like this here. Okay, let's just give you an angle, and let's try to open this deck. Or, you know, first let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, it's really hard to see. Looks like it does something. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, our Garavi socket is free. I'm not sure if it doesn't look like it mangled any tape here. Oh wow, okay, so let's try this side, but okay, I can just try this Garavi socket here on this side. Okay, so a little bit backwards. But where are the buttons? Okay, let me use this. Hey, hard. Ah, this is stop, I assume. This is opposite direction. This is stop, I assume. Okay, let me find speakers or headphones, and we will check if this actually still operates as it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's a bit awkward to do this kind of like I don't know how do через задницу, I would say. It plays, but it feels like it plays slow. Have to check the speed. Because I do not have a I'm afraid to put my whatever it is, my good speed calibration tape in here, because actually in this tape deck, before it's all accident this belt happened, my speed calibration tape got mangled a little bit, but mangled. So the value of the speed calibration tape diminished when it is mangled. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly on my Harman Kardon whip up a speed calibration tape, and gonna test this tape deck with that speed calibration tape, because my other deck is more or less calibrated. I'm not gonna say it's 100% calibrated and things like that, but I'd rather keep the speed calibration decks for tape mechanisms which are okay, in good shape, rather than this like messy stuff, especially this auto reverse business, when it's like go up and down and reverse and things like that. There is a whole mechanism there. If something goes out of line, it can go pretty messy. It can be pretty messy. So I decided to do that. So we're gonna create tape and we're gonna try to play it. All right, my friends, here we are. Here's our setup. So let's try speed. So I have a calibration test, and let's give it a shot. Play. So I think we have more or less good speed. It's hovers around 3100, 3125. I think this side is good. let's try this side. Okay, this side is slower, so it's actually runs slower. Let me tweak it and try again. So now I'm adjusting the high speed, which is supposed to be 6300. So, after adjusting the speed, let's see what we got. So we have 3125 kilohertz and thereabout. That's actually really good speed level. I think we're gonna leave it at that. Alright, so we actually calibrated the deck, we make sure belts are fine, now we assembled it, and also I have recorded one track from YouTube audio library. So let's see how it sounds. I didn't do any noise reduction, it's just typical Sony HF. I think, in my opinion, Sony HF actually works good with these decks. I have other Harman Kardon decks, and looks like Sony cassettes, like Type 1, Type 2, are actually looks like they are calibrated. So the decks are calibrated for this cassette. It's my feeling. Okay, so let's try it on deck and transport 2, and then we try it on primary transport second. Okay, well, let's see what's gonna happen. Well, of course I know its place because I tried it, but it's not bad. Actually sounds pretty good in my opinion. Let's always kind of mixing up these eject buttons with some knobs, and also I all the time pressing this thing, thinking this is the eject button. So they supposed to be square. I'm so confusing them with knobs. That's no tomorrow. It's not even funny. Okay, so here is the primary transport. So both transport actually play very well. I think it's a success. Alright guys, I think the repair of this deck was a success. It was not of a significant repair, just replacing belts, making sure the speed is up, is pretty good. Now when both decks, both cassette transports are working very well, I think it's quite successful. And actually it's nice looking deck. When I'm looking at on it like with naked eye, like, you know, sitting on the shelf, but now, and actually in the video, it's actually looking good. So I'm pretty happy we restored it, and I think it's play actually very well. And judging by their spec, on the metal tape this thing's supposed to do up to 19 kilohertz. Well, that's remained to be seen, and I have only like 2 or 3, I don't remember for sure, a metal tapes. So yeah, and the 2 of them are used and 1 of them is brand new, so I'm not even sure I want to use it. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time. If you want to see more videos like this for repair of old electronics or vintage electronics or some audio gear, please subscribe. If you like the video, please like. See you next time. Stay safe. Ciao.